Hey everyone, so this is the fourth query of our SQL case study, and it says suggest an optimized shift location to balance the workload. So the goal is to find the overworked and underworked employees and then suggest shift relocation. So we need to create first a temporary table or a CTE to calculate how many hours each employee has worked. And for that we will use the previous query logic, the first query logic, which extract total hours from for each employee, right? And it's for weekly. So let's begin writing the query. First we will start with the with clause with and name it city employee hours, employee hours as and now we will copy the first query logic to identify employee hours. This extract hours for a week. So we have to remove the week start, and also we used week start in group by to group it by week start. So we'll first remove the week start and also remove it from group by, because we don't need a weekly hours. Now select all and press tab for a better structure. Now we will create another CTE to identify overworked employees from the current employee hours, and we will set the condition where total worked out is greater than 25. So this will be overworked employees. So let's do this. Now you can't use with clauses, so we'll directly start with the overworked as and then we will select the staff ID, first name, last name, and total worked hours from employee hours. And our condition is overworked employees are those who worked greater than 25 hours, right? So it depends on your business rules, so you can change the condition based on your business rules. So we'll first remove the alias, because we are getting it from employee hours, and we will remove the staff table alias. So let's remove it from employee hours, because we are selecting it from employee hours temporary table. And now we will set the condition where total worked hours is greater than 25. So this is the overworked employees. Now we will select underworked employees, who is working less than 25 hours. You can set the condition based on your own business rules. So here we will only change the condition, also the name underworked and we'll change it less than 25 hours. For better readability, we will select it and press the tab, so the structure would look very good. Now comes the smart part. We will cross join the overworked and underworked employees. That means we take every overworked employee and match them with every underworked one. So we get a list of all possible pairing, and we suggest consider shift allocation, which means think about giving some hours from this overworked employee to the underworked ones. For consider shift allocation, we can use extra column. Let's begin working on the main part. We will start with the select statement, and we will select all the details from overworked employee. O means O is the alias of overworked employees, and we name it overworked ID, and overworked the first name, last name, right? First name as overworked first name, and we will copy it for the underworked employees, and we will use the U U is the alias of underworked employees, and we'll call it underworked ID. Also U for first name from overworked. Oh, and we'll use a cross join now. Cross join because we want list of all possible pairings. So cross join underworked alias U. So now we will add one crucial column which is suggestion, and we'll only use a consider shift relocation in that column, because if someone is reading in, then he understand that I should consider shift relocation between these employees. So let's add the crucial column which is suggestion, and this column will only contain this text, consider shift reallocation, right, and we'll name it as a suggestion. So the query is completed. Let's run it to see the output. Now there is an error occurred, and it says interval which is total worked out is greater than integer. That's because the subtraction of end time and start time return an interval, not a number. So we can directly compare interval with a number like 25. So I should use a smarter way, and first we'll get the seconds from the end time and start time subtraction, and then divide it by 3600 to convert seconds into hours. Right, so first we will use a extract function to extract the seconds from the subtraction of end time and start time. So let's use the extract function extract. Now we will use epoch. This selects seconds from start time and end time. So now we'll divide it on 3600 because in 1 hour the seconds are 3600, and then take sum of it, divide by 3600. Now I believe this will work. So let's run the query to see the output. Now the query runs successfully, and now it returns overworked ID and its first name, and underworked ID and its first name, and also suggestion for consider shift relocation. We used cross join, and you can see on the screen that it returns pairs of underworked and overworked employees, right. You can watch the video again if you have any confusion. I have explained everything very clearly.